Los Angeles, June 9, 2025. The city is on edge. Sirens and helicopters drown out the usual city sounds. Streets once bustling are now battlegrounds. Dumpsters burn, casting an orange glow over empty avenues. The mood is grim. Everyone is waiting for what comes next. Recent immigration raids have sent shockwaves through LA's diverse communities, fueling fear and mistrust. Families worry about knocks at the door. Neighbors eye each other warily. This isn't just politics, it's a crisis lived by millions, fracturing the city along invisible lines. News broadcasts show riot police facing off with protesters, their faces lit by fire and flashing lights. Tear gas lingers downtown, a chemical reminder of last night's clashes. Every siren, every shout adds to the chaos. The city is at a breaking point, caught between federal crackdowns and local resistance. The urgent question, how will this end, and what will be left of LA's spirit when the smoke clears? The world is watching. The chaos began with aggressive immigration raids, high-profile, public, and deeply personal. Over 100 arrests in a week, including a union official and a father taken in front of his child, ignited outrage. Protests erupted, blocking freeways and filling the streets of Paramount and Compton. Dumpsters burned, rocks and fireworks flew. Anger boiled over. Protesters targeted self-driving Waymo cars, torching them as symbols of tech disruption and lost jobs. Social media fueled the fire, spreading news and protest locations in real time. Instagram and Telegram became tools for organizing and broadcasting clashes. Meanwhile, President Trump's posts on Truth Social escalated tensions, turning the digital world into a battleground. The city's unrest grew, both online and in the streets. The government's response has been a public showdown between California and the White House. Governor Newsom condemned the raids and National Guard deployment, calling them illegal and inflammatory. He sued to block federal actions, while LA's mayor blamed President Trump for provoking chaos. Trump doubled down, federalizing 300 National Guard troops and putting Marines on alert. Troops in riot gear now guard federal buildings, but can't make arrests without the Insurrection Act. Local police remain in charge of crowd control, creating a tense, confusing mix of authorities. California's sanctuary laws prevent LAPD from helping with federal immigration enforcement. The result? Federal agents, National Guard, and local police all operating with different missions and conflicting orders. Jurisdictional battles add to the confusion on the ground. The city is caught in a power struggle with no clear end in sight. For many, these scenes recall the 1992 LA riots, military vehicles, burning streets, a city in turmoil. But this crisis is different. In 1992, anger focused on police brutality and racial injustice. Today, the conflict centers on federal immigration policy and a showdown between state and president. The anger targets ICE in Washington, not just local police. Technology is a new factor. Protests are live-streamed, crowds mobilized instantly, and information spreads at lightning speed. Burning Waymo cars symbolize resistance to automation and economic displacement. The political landscape has shifted. Now it's a constitutional clash between Governor Newsom and President Trump. Lawsuits and federal power plays turn LA's streets into a national battleground. The stakes are higher, the issues more complex. The city's unrest is now a fight over the future of American authority. As federal troops patrol LA, talk of martial law spreads fear and confusion. True martial law hasn't been declared, but the legal boundaries are being tested. President Trump has federalized the National Guard, but hasn't invoked the Insurrection Act yet. The Posse Comitatus Act limits military policing, but the situation sits in a legal gray area. Critics accuse the president of using military force to intimidate and push an anti-immigrant agenda. The standoff between state and federal government shows no sign of ending. Communities remain caught in the crossfire, trust at an all-time low. Can LA heal, or is this just the beginning of deeper unrest? The world waits to see if the City of Angels can find peace, or if the fires will keep burning.